What's going on, guys? Welcome to More Stories. This is episode 2. Thank you guys so much for the support of the first episode. Many of you liked that story, so I thought, hey, this is getting definitely episode 2 of another story. So today's story I'll be telling, it's a bit of a sad one actually. It's the time I ran into concrete mesh. So, just to give a quick back view of the story, I was obsessed with Frozen. You know that movie Frozen? Yeah, I was a nerd for that movie. And we were just about to go to Wallaroo with a couple of friends, and I had gone to work with my dad that whole day. And we used like some pretty heavy machinery where it's like very dangerous and stuff, and not once did I hurt myself. I was on the whacker and just everything, and I was like, whoa, didn't hurt myself. Anyway, we come home, my dad says, you know what, because you helped, let's go to JB and you can buy yourself that Frozen CD for the ride. I'm like, yes, geeking out over Frozen. And there I go, run inside, put my shoes on, got 15 minutes before the store closes. And my dad said, let me just load the ute up real quick. He loaded up the ute with concrete mesh. Now, in case you don't know what concrete mesh is, it's a thing that you lay down before the concrete. Heavy steel, pretty thick sometimes. Here's a picture up there, just so you guys know what it looks like. Anyway, that was on the ute. Now, I don't know, I think something was wrong, but I didn't see it. I come sprinting out, going at least 15 k's an hour here. My neighbour and dad were talking to each other. Next thing I feel, bang! My face had gone through the concrete mesh. It wasn't just a little, peck, no. This thing, this was like, at least a 10-cent piece thickness, and it went like at least 10 centimeters into my face. Like, there is a photo, but, because it is blood, I will blur it out, but here it is there. So, it was pretty deep. Anyway, straight through, straight down. Now, my neighbor and dad were talking. The only thing that I do remember, here's the gross part. My neighbor had a tissue that he blew his nose on, put it back in his pocket. Then when I was on the floor, I remember that same tissue coming out and being placed onto my face. Now, that was the moment there that kept me going, like, So then from there, I remembered my face getting just wrapped in bandages and chucked into the car to the closest hospital. Now, we went to that hospital pretty quick, and I remember that my dad at the time took a photo of me. I don't have that photo. He doesn't have that photo either, otherwise that would have been pretty funny. He tried to keep me laughing, saying, this shit happens and you gotta love it sometimes. And I was like, yeah. But all I could think about was that bloody Frozen CD and how I am not now going to go to Wallaroo to get this Frozen CD. But you know what? The story does get better. Still getting better. So yeah, we get to the hospital. My face gets patched up, gets sent back home for the night. Had a bath, and we had security cameras at the time. And yeah, I don't know what was going on in my head, but I thought, you know what? Let's watch the security camera. I turned on the security camera, and I remember watching that footage about 1,000 times of me going bang, 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 just straight into that mesh. Now, I don't have that video either. That would have been really cool to show for this story, but no, I don't have that either. The next day I had to go to the big hospital, had a full-on operation and stuff. And I remember waking up. Well, actually, before the operation, I remember the friends that we were supposed to go to Wallaroo with, they bought me the Frozen CD. I was so grateful for that, Like, I was like, damn, got a little Frozen CD after all that. I was given a Simpsons comic book. A Lego set was bought for me. I had bought it, like a bunch of stuff. It was pretty cool, but it wasn't cool at the same time. I remember I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't open my mouth a certain width for about 4 months because, width. It was pretty hot. Like, you can't really see the scar now, but I had a scar all up there. Yeah, it was horrible. But overall, I learned my lesson to not come running out for Frozen CDs, and for one, not buy a CD. Like, I could have just listened to it on my phone. Like, what are you doing, But that was my story of when I ran into concrete mesh, done my face in, yeah, that was not fun. Not fun at all. Kombucha, please sponsor these videos. I love yous. Yeah, this is going to be all for today of episode 2 of More Stories. Hope you guys enjoyed this story. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Comment down below if you've had any similar experience to this. Check out the social medias. I'm Ali. You're watching More Stories. Be kind, love one another. Have a good one.